there's really no purpose in being in this, right? Then it says, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with its sore destruction, right? It's going to take you further away from the Lord, man. You know, it's going to keep you into the mindset of trying to make it in this society, man. It's not going to happen.
I was saying that's what it means when it says rise and depart. It doesn't mean literally leave America, man. All right, because the book of I think it says in Micah, it says what departure shall come from Babylon. All right, so it's talking about your mindset, man. All right, get your mind out of America, get your mind out of the gutter.
Get your mind right.
Get your mind right. You know, yeah. Start thinking more logical, man. You know, here you go. You're gonna be here. You go. You at all your family, you're gonna be the first one to go to college, get a family, get a degree, and all that. But America in what? Fucking trillions of debt, maybe even more. But yeah, you're gonna try to get your life right.
Hey, the scripture says it'll destroy you with a sword of destruction. Right, why, man? Because what the scripture says, what? My people are destroyed from a lack of knowledge. So the things that they're learning is going contrary against the words of the Heavenly Father, man. Which means when they say what they say, it's opposite of what the Lord said, man. And that's why it's going to destroy you. Just picking up the philosophies of this world, it's not going to lead you to success with the Heavenly Father. It's going to lead you to opposition, man. But he say, him that loves this world is at enmity with the Most High, man. You know, the brother, grab that scripture. So if you're in love with this world, man, the ways of this world, then, hey, man, the Lord is at enmity with you, man, which means he's your enemy, man. All right? Which means the Lord is going to what? He's going to be the one to destroy you with a sword of destruction, man. Because why? You wouldn't take heed, man. You know?
This is Romans. This is Romans 8 and I'm gonna start at 6. It says, "For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace."
That's right.
Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. It says, "So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High, but ye are not in the flesh, but in the Spirit." Yeah, we brought up the John 4 and 24. They that worship the Most High was worshiping in spirit and in truth. It said, "If so be that the Spirit of the Most High dwell in you." It says, "Now if any man have not the Spirit of Mashiach, he is none of his."
First of this chapter.
Yeah, I have one. Revelations 18 and 4. I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, that ye
Where you read from?
Revelation 18 and 4. It says, I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, that ye receive not her plagues." And that's what y'all was saying, man. Rising.
Let me interject. That's physical.
Right, that's not what
Because it said what? That you receive not of her plagues. What's the curse that devoured the earth? The curse, it's going to be the missiles, it's going to be that chariot fire. So we don't want to receive that, because that's the ultimate last plague. And the only way you're going to escape that is what? If the Lord deliver you on them chariots. So certain scriptures is literal. Certain scriptures, you know, you got to read it in the spirit. Then certain scriptures they'll be both. But see, if you got a carnal mind, you won't have the discernment to do that, man.
I got two stuff right quick. It's going to tie right into that, bro. It's Jeremiah chapter 10. I'm going to start at the top, man. It says, "Hear ye the word which Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus said Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven,
Now,
for the heathen are dismayed at them."
Now, we not dismayed at the signs of heaven. Why are we not dismayed at the signs of heaven? Because the Lord already told us what they meant. Like, look, I gave you the moon and the sun and the stars for a declaration of signs and seasons. Look, towards the end, it's going to be blood moons. I'm going to make signs up there. And it's going to represent the end. The Lord already told us. Now, the heathen, the top heathen, the so-called white man, why is he so dismayed at the signs of heaven? Because he knows that our deliverance... It's not happenstance. How ironic, right? That Trump talking about the space force. All right. How ironic. The first George Bush did the speech about the New World Order, saying, "What if we got to fight? What if we have to put our
angelic force comes and we got to put our differences together to fight against it."
Right. As nations, we all join together, and that's in the scriptures. All right. So that's why the heathen. That's the main reason the heathen is made as a sign in heaven, because it ain't the signs that's gonna come from heaven represent their downfall, and it represents our salvation. You got the phone?
What? So that says that they know that they're they know what they did before the game. They know the words of the Bible.
I was holding since I got Revelations 18 and 4. Since I got Revelations 18 and 4, you know, it was literal. This is Jeremiah 51 and 6. All right, and Jeremiah 51 and 6 read, flee out of the midst of Babylon, all right, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off for her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. I will render unto her a recompense, all right? Flee out of the midst of Babylon, like the brother said, like it was physical, and one is figuratively, you know? Flee out of the midst of Babylon literally being redeemed, and flee out of the midst of Babylon figuratively, meaning our mindset, release these customs, you know? Beginning with the holidays and the traditions and the, you know, practices.
Yep.
You know?
Baba Kushai, I get it. Oh no, you wanted me to do something. You do it. I mean, kind of. All right, everybody got to see it.
Matthew chapter 24, I'm going to start at 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
So when you get, go ahead.
No, you got it, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So that's the whole, you know, point, man. Enduring, man. You can't just up and say, oh, I'm saved, because you know the truth. You know. We have a hope for that. You know, we have a hope that we're a part of the elect, but that don't mean we're supposed to stop. It's supposed to diminish from our work. Go ahead.
It says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations.
Right, just like they did in upon the planet Earth. I mean, just like they did in the ancient world, they did what? They preached about Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know, and then he had to come to fulfill it, man. All right, so we're doing the same thing, man. We're preaching about Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know. So when he come, so we can be their witness, man.
It says, then shall the end come, man.
Right, because it was told unto them, man. It wasn't just like, oh, well, Lord, you didn't tell us you was going, oh, well, hold on, wait a minute. You know, I had these men in the 90s, I had these men in the 80s, I had these men in the early 2000s, I had these men in 2010, I had these men in 2020, you know.
They going to that.
Go
It
ahead.
says, when ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand. So what? It said, like you said, it was prophets from different time periods, man, who was giving you this all the way up until this point that we are now. You know what I mean? So you got he said Daniel, man. This is Yahweh Shai speaking of Daniel. You know, Daniel was probably like 14 generations after it became 14 generations until Yahweh Shai became to be, man. You know? And then that's how you know, man. 14 generations, you got to think about that. Generations, the average lifespan of a person is probably like 100 years old nowadays.
80.
You know?
80.
The average is like 60
to 80, yeah.
But around that time, it was probably like 100, 120 years old. You know, they had durable lifespans. So now he said 14 generations from that, man. So you done have somebody in each one of these generations, man. You know, propaganda the truth of the Lord, man. Spreading His gospel and His word out to the people all the way until Yahweh Shai actually quoted it coming from Daniel, man. There's no excuse, you know.
Go ahead.
No, that was it.
Where you was reading from, 24?
Yeah.
I can keep going this Jeremiah.
24, where you stop at? Yeah, go ahead, Shamar.
Come on, this is I'm keep going this Jeremiah 50. All right, it's Jeremiah 50 and 7. All right, it says Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
Yeah, man, the Lord has been looking upon this planet Earth. I mean, upon America, man. Specifically America, right? Because they break every scripture that's in the Bible.
Because of that.
All right? They let what? These women walk around with pants on, man. You know? Go ahead.
Hey, they give
Yes, sir.
equality.
They give them
equal
equality.
rights.
equal rights. Go ahead.
But you walking with a fact.
Go ahead.
Con. This is
Yeah, con.
Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken.
Yep.
Hey, that just proves, man, that just proves, man, these people will get marked, man. This dude walking down the street with a straight up homosexual, man. Tomorrow is this the Israelites?
Right.
And if he know that we Israelites, then he heard the videos. He know what we believe in.
Flame.
He shouldn't. He know that he's not supposed to be walking down the street with no fucking homosexual. Switching around, man.
Flaming faggot, man. He got a head wrap on, man. He got a fucking hair wrap.
Yeah, bro, like a woman, bro. He ain't got no hair. Go ahead, man.
Ain't like a bandana or you covering you purposely looking like a woman. Con, this is
Can you read that over again?
yeah, that Jeremiah 50, and it's that golden cup because when you have something that's precious like gold, all right, you wanna you tend to it, you know. You gotta what the word I'm looking for? You set it on the top shelf. You get what I'm saying? You know, it ain't like a tin cup or a bronze cup. You know, gold is the highest metal. You know. This is Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
Right, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. Can somebody get Baba Kushad Psalm 17:13? I'm gonna read this. It says Isaiah 26:10. Let favor be showed to the wicked. All right. Yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly and will not behold the majesty of Yahweh. So right, it said Babylon is a golden cup in the Lord's hand. Like even though it's wicked as fuck, the Lord, hey, Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. All right, he covered the face of the judges thereof. So the white man, the so-called white man, has been living deliciously at the behest of the Lord because the Lord allowed it to be so.
Yep.
All right, who got Psalm 17:13? I think it's that.
17:13.
Yeah.
Arise, disappoint him.
Yeah, and then keep reading down, Baba Kushad. Yeah.
Psalms 17, verse 13, it says, Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul.
Cast him down, why? Because he uplifted right now. Habakkuk 2:4. The soul, the soul that is lifted up within him is not upright.
Not upright.
And we just read Isaiah 26:10. In the land of righteousness will he deal unjustly. The land of Israel, he got faggotry, homosexual, all type of shit going on. So look, David said cast him down because he exalted. He in his rulership, meaning heaven. That's why the scripture said he shall be cast down from heaven. What that means is he shall be cast down from being exalted, cast down from rulership.
Yep.
That's what it's saying.
That condition heaven.
Yep. Go ahead.
It says, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
So, because this the Lord's sword, so ultimately the Lord allowed it so. You got it.
Yep. It says, from the men which are at thy hand, O Lord, from men.
See, Babylon have been a golden cup in thy hand. See? Can you read that part again?
It says, from men which are thy hand, O Lord, from men of the world which have their portion in this life.
So they got their portion in this life. That's the what's that? Genesis 25. That's the blessing that Isaac gave Esau. You shall live off the fatness of the earth.
Yep.
So this your portion. All right, this your portion right now. Not the kingdom of heaven, but this you a man of the earth.
Yep.
All right, you got it.
And that's more to that. Yeah, and that's ultimately why Yahweh Shem Yahshua got to come back down here and take that blessing or destroy him. Because guess what? That's the blessing of the Lord. You know, if you notice through the scriptures, when the Lord blesses a nation, they still have that blessing. Nobody can overthrow that blessing. You know, nobody. That's why the Lord has to come down here and overthrow that man, because that man has what? The fatness of the earth now, and he has the sword. You know? So what nation can come against that, man? No other nation can. So that's why the Lord has to come down here and do it himself.
Yep.
You know?
Yep, because matter of fact, you said the Lord got to get it himself. This is Isaiah, what's that? This is Isaiah 50. This is Isaiah 59, and I'm gonna read 16. It says, I'm gonna read 15, then I'm gonna read 16. It says, yeah, true felon, and he that departed from evil making himself a prey. And Yahweh saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. And he saw that there was no man, and wondered that there was no intercessor. Therefore his arm brought salvation unto him, and his righteousness is sustained him. For he put For he put on righteousness as a breastplate and an helmet of salvation upon his head. And he put on the garments of vengeance for clothing and was clad with zeal as a cloak. Because initially, the Lord would send a man to do it, all right? We had the judges, we had Moses, we had like Samuel, we had the prophets. They played the role of deliverer, all right? But now the Lord, under the rulership of Esau, it's so wicked and desolate. The Lord said, I'm gonna do it myself. He said he sent this right arm. Who was that? Yahushua. Did it say right arm? No, it said his arm, but Yahushua is his right. Is his right.
Yeah, come on.
All right, so he,
Just like off what was it Avengers, Age of Ultron. At the end, what did Thanos say? He said, "Fine, I'll do it myself." And he put the gauntlet on. You know, that's how Yahushua is right now, man. You know,
the gauntlet.
He the gauntlet. You know, he said, "Fine, I'll do it myself." You know, he'll have to disappoint the wicked. You know.
Yep.
The gauntlet of Yahweh.
Yeah.
You got what you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I was holding Jeremiah 50.
Oh, okay.
Kind of keep going in that. It
12
says,
Infinity Stones. He can't really go to it.
kind
Tribes of Israel.
12 infinity stones. It say, Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand and have made all the earth drunken.
Baba Kushai, Habakkuk 2 and 5.
Swift.
Swift.
You can read that part.
No, I was just gonna say that made all the earth drunken, man. America has influenced all of the nations to do what they do, man. Instead of wearing the traditional clothing that the Arabics wear and the Japanese and the Chinese wear, man, they wearing suits and ties now, man.
And another thing, bro, Babylon has been a golden cup. I mean, everything. When you see a golden cup, whether you see something that's shiny and beautiful, but in the inside of that cup is fucking poison, man, and death. You know. But out on the outside of the cup, they make it look so beautiful. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They make it, like vaccines. Oh, you need this vaccine. We care about you. Don't get the flu this year. And the vaccine fucking give you the flu.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. It's
Because they make that golden cup, man. But the bullshit is on the inside of that cup. You don't see it. Like, if you see that cup sitting at a distance, you don't see the bullshit that's inside of that.
Con. On the top shelf, you can't see what's inside of it.
That's literally one way they tell. And if you ask the doctor, they'll tell you, yeah, we put a little bit of the flu inside the vaccination, so your bodies, because they claim to call it like, so your bodies can make white blood cells to combat it, strong enough to combat it.
Yeah.
You know, so they put a little bit in there, you know, for them to for your white blood cells to get used to. Basically, you know, if your white blood cells is only going to attack things that you can get used to, the things that gets into your body. So if the flu never gets into your body, it's never going to make the white blood cells to combat it. You know.
Yeah.
So thus, if they put a little bit in it, your body can be like, oh wow, we never seen this before. Let's make white blood cells to kill it. That's their logic on it. You know.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to not getting the flu?
Con. You know, I said the earth have been drunken off Babylon's wine, man. Like what the elder Mashpa said. People wanna.
No, get Habakkuk 2 and 5.
I got that.
I was just gonna say people they'd rather look good than be good. You know what I'm saying? It's like a trend now. A bitch that's fat, out of shape, diabetes, she'd rather go out and look good than be good. She'd rather go out and put these deck her hair up, deck her face up, deck her clothes up, than actually go to the gym and make her body actually good. You know?
And they should be proud on top of that. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1.
Yeah, or rather eat right. You know?
Yeah, eat right, be good, like literally be good. Like instead of going out looking good, if you be good, you're gonna look good. If you actually take care of your body, you'll end up looking good instead of trying to look good, you know? I see that everywhere I go, man. I see these fat bitches, fat black nasty bitches, man, trying to look good. I'm like, you would naturally look good if you would fight to be good, you know?
Shit, I came from an age where kind of in school, you know, they were kind of like a little embarrassed about the way they were shaped.
Yeah.
You have a fucking fat nigga woman reject you. You're like, damn girl, I like you. What's your name? No, get away from me. Bitch, look at the way you shaped. Anyways, this is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations.
Hey, this man cannot be satisfied. He got all the goddamn money in the world, bro. And he can't be satisfied. Got all the people subdued under him. Still can't be satisfied. Bro, his appetite is an abounding appetite, man. He's a spiritual glutton, man. You know?